Guilty here. Notice I'm really close to the screen. Anyway, uh, I was through for today, but it rained here, made it kind of cool out here in the back. So I thought I'd come on back, and since it's almost 6 in Miami, I decided I could probably have one little toddy just to, 5 o'clock somewhere. And Miami's one of those places. Anyway, I thought I'd tell you about Candy Crush. I don't know if y'all ever played Candy Crush or not. Uh, I started probably, I don't know, maybe a year ago or so. I mean, who knows when you start a bad habit? Well, I started smoking when I was 15, cigarettes. That was a bad habit. Started drinking when I was 15. That was a bad habit. But I got no idea when I started Candy Crush. Well, within the last year, year and a half. I'm also going to have a cigar. Sorry. So, I was in Miami, sitting at the bar at my hotel where I lived then, fixed to move. And one of the servers, sweet girl, said, "Have you ever played Candy Crush?" I said, "Oh my God, no, I can't. I'm not. Oh no, you got to." Anyway, she put it on my phone. Actually, gave me her phone. Like watching me light a cigar, don't you? You're wondering why can't he do that before he gets on here? Anyway, so she lets me play a game or two. Up in the onesies or twosies. It's pretty easy. Kind of anyway, put it on my phone and I started playing it. And then I put it on my iPad and played it now and then. And you win, well, if you've never played, you just try to get 3 things lined up and then they disappear and you get points and blah, 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 blah. And people say, these people are making $1 million a day. And I'd say not for me. I promise I won't light them beforehand with my next time. But they don't ever buy anything. All I do is play. If I can't get the game, win the game, without spending money, I'm not going to play. I mean, that's ridiculous. The game was, I think it's free. So you play and then you lose and you play that same game until you win. Then you move on. I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, you can play forever and never pay a dime. Ever. And that's the way I played. Well, not forever, but that's where I play. So, that's really getting aggravated. About 3 months ago, I'm up in the 200 and some games now. 260, 70, something like that. I'm at 270 something. Now looking down at what I'm fixing to tell you about. But about 3 months ago, I was having a hard time with a game, and it said I could buy a little sucker thing that hits the deal. If you don't know about the game, you wouldn't know, but it's like $4.99, let's say, or $3.99 on what it is. And so I bought that, and you get free sucker, whatever you get, and it helped. And then we went a few weeks and got to where I got to a level where you could buy these little gold bars. And then with the gold bars, you buy it off of Apple. Then you've got these little gold bars in your game, and then when you need to buy some suckers or some help, you spend these gold bars. It's really a great idea. And the gold bars, want to say it's like $9.99 for 100 of them. I'm not bright enough to know how much that is, but I guess I could work it out. But I don't want to. Well, but you can buy it more than that. I mean, you can buy 350 or 500 gold bars if you want to, but the price goes up. But you're saving. You're saving now. Every time you increase that limit, you're saving. You know, if you buy 350, it's not like you paying $10 a hundred for them. You're probably only paying $9. I don't know what you pay. Anyway, so I started buying these gold bars. I don't tell anybody this now. You know. I mean, nobody should pay to do this. And it's so easy, it goes right on your Apple account, which goes on your credit card. And see, I don't pay my credit cards. Casey pays them. And she obviously isn't looking at them real close, or she'd start seeing these charges. And she doesn't pay to play Candy Crush. But I'm way past her. So it started a new addiction for me. Because now I keep 100, 200 of them gold bars. And so I start, because I can keep playing the same game. See, when the game stops, it says, do you want to pay 9 bars and keep playing this game? And you say yes. So 9 bars come out of your little bank account, and you get 5 more moves. But you still haven't won. So it says, do you want to play another 5 moves for maybe 18 bars? Well, yeah, I'm really close. I'm really close. It's kind of like, it ought to be called Candy Crush. It ought to be called Candy Cocaine or Crack Cocaine or Crack Candy Crush. And the more you play the same game, of course, your score is going up. You know, you may have had 50,000 and 5 more moves, you may have 60. And so on. I always wondered how people had such high scores. Anyway, maybe 2 weeks ago, I got in and got on a game, and I think I scored like 500,000 points. I thought, my God, that must be a world record. But I just went on to the next game and kept on playing. So, about a week ago, I'm playing a game, and it was game 260. Let's read. I want to look this up because I want you to know. It was, doggone it. It was game 268. And it was, I don't even remember what we were doing, probably clearing jelly or something. And got about 500,000. And I hadn't cleared all the jelly, so I played again, and I played again, and I played again. And not like 10 more times, but let's say 3 or 4 more times. And I don't even know what I was paying. I mean, I don't know what I paid. Probably, maybe 50 or 60 bars, I don't know. And all of a sudden I cleared all the jelly. Now when you do that, this thing comes up and it says Sugar Crush or something. And then that clears, and then every place you had a extra point thing, it goes off and you get those extra points. So this thing started going off. And had I known how long it was going to go off, if I'd had any idea, I'd have timed it. But I mean, usually it's 30 seconds. Well, I'm telling you this. I think it ran for 5 minutes, maybe 6. I don't know if I can show you this. I may be able to show you this. I haven't thought about that. Just a minute. Can you see it? Huh? That says 3,859,860 points on one game. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I thought probably I owned the company. I thought, Jesus, I might have owned the company. Nobody's ever done that before. So I'm telling my boy Garrett about it there in Miami. And it happened in Miami. And he said, well, that's got to be a world record. And I said, well, hell yeah, it's a world record. I mean, who could get 3,859,000 blah 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 on a game of Candy Crush? I mean, you know, usually I've seen some 100,000 too. I told you I did a 500,000. You don't see it all. So of course he gets on Google or some crap, and he said, "Oh my God." I said, I'm a world champion, aren't I?" He said, "No, we're close." I said, "Well, how close am I?" He said, "The world champion has 23 million, blah, 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 blah." Now, I think they cheated. I mean, how can you get 23 million? Gee, Christmas. Really, really upsets me. Anyway, I still hold my personal record of 3,850,000, whatever. And I guess what I'm telling you is that the part where I play for free and I'm proud of it is long gone. I'm actually afraid to look at my bill. My phone, it goes on an American Express card, and every time I hit it, this thing runs up and says, "You just paid Apple so much money." I think this damn game, if it's a week I'm playing a lot, I think it's probably costing me $100 a week. Actually, I'm not sure it doesn't cost me $100 a day sometimes. But it's so relaxing to watch all those little things pop. I mean, in the little bubbles. And there's another one, the code game with it called, I don't know what it's called, Sugar Pop. When I get timed out on this one, I won't tell you the name. I don't want you, in case you want to get addicted to. It's called, maybe I don't play it. It's called something, Candy Crush and something about popping bottles. And it's pretty good. And the good thing about it is you can't spend a lot of money on it. They have gold bars, I think. They've got gold bars. And see, now that I've, you know, it's kind of like if you quit smoking, all right, and you've quit for months or years maybe. Somebody hands you a cigarette, and you smoke it, and then all of a sudden, well, you've rationalized that, so you smoke another one, and then so on. Or if you've been on a diet and you haven't had a candy bar, a piece of cake, or anything forever, and then you break down and eat one, and the next thing you know, you're eating another one. Then you buy a candy bar, then you eat a cupcake. I mean, you getting my point? And so now on this Candy Crush and soda pop thing, I mean, hell, I run out of bars. I just pay $15, $20, $30 and get me some more, just so I can play long. Anyway, that's about all I had on the Candy Crush. I was really proud of the 3 million and something until I found out some jerk had 23 million. And I may protest that. Maybe he owns the company. Who knows? Yeah, my phone's blown up, so like I always say, guilty here. I'm looking for my little stylus.